Greetings, Rajee Narinesingh here, trans activist, author, and actress. So I live in Hollywood, darling. Hollywood, Florida, that is. I think I should have been a little more specific with the universe when I said, I'm going to make it to Hollywood. I should have said, I'm going to make it to Hollywood, California. Instead, I made it to Hollywood, Florida. But I guess in my own unique way, I am kind of doing the Hollywood thing. I certainly have flown out to Hollywood, California on a number of occasions to do some of the shows I've been doing. But I have to say, Hollywood, Florida is a pretty nice city. I mean, it really is. Like with any city, you have your good and bad. But overall, I would say the vibe is quite pleasant. I'm about like 10 minutes away from the beach. And I mean, South Florida, honey, we have some really beautiful weather. I would say probably 95% of the year. The summers get a little toasty, but it's nothing like waking up to palm trees and sunshine. So let's see, I'm 10 minutes away from the beach. I'm 5 minutes away from the downtown Hollywood area, which actually that strip happens to be called Hollywood Boulevard. Very nice. Lots of restaurants and outdoor cafes and clothing stores. A trendy area, but still laid back. Now, my street that I live on is very quiet. And I live in a little cottage house. It's so cute. It's a one-bedroom cottage with a little porch, just perfect for me. And I feel quite comfortable here. Now, as far as my neighbors are concerned, that happens to be a bit of a mixed bag. I have been quite blessed to have four different families since I've been living here, that have moved into the front house. I've gotten along with them. I mean, the vibe has just been really nice. There's a mutual respect, and I've just been really blessed in that regard. As far as the perimeter around my cottage, let's see. On either side of my cottage, those neighbors are pretty friendly. We wave and speak. About four houses down, very, very friendly. Shannon and her family, they're always like speaking, and we'll stop and talk sometime. Now, there are some neighbors that aren't very friendly. Honey, they will look dead in my face as I'm speaking and saying hello and smiling and trying to be really friendly and extend myself. They will look right in my face and give me that cold stone stare. Now, you know what that's about. They can't take it. You know they can't take it. Now, I mean, when it comes to transgenderism, I realize that a lot of people have a difficult time wrapping their minds around the whole thing. I know that. But, I'm such a friendly person, and I'm the type of neighbor that when someone moves in, I'm the one that's taking the pizza over for the kids and the Krispy Kreme donuts and the cake or the pie as a welcome to the neighborhood gesture. That's the type of person I am. And I'm also a person that gives people the benefit of the doubt, because I do realize how this transgender thing can be difficult for people to deal with. So I'm the type that I'll speak to you and you might not say anything, but that won't stop me. I'll try a few times to really be friendly, extend myself, and wave, that sort of thing. But, after a while, it's like beating a dead horse, honey. It's just one of those things. I mean, I actually have some neighbors that I bought pizza for their kids. They have two children. And I bought 2 boxes of pizza for them and took it over. They thanked me. They smiled. The kids were really happy. And they don't speak to me. They'll look at me right in my face and not say a word. Okay. Now, that's not to say that I'm trying to buy people, but I think when you do something like that, it's common sense that you're telling the person that you're trying to extend yourself and show that you are kind and you're trying to connect with them. And so, like I said, there's just some people, no matter how much you do, how friendly you are, they just, honey, they just won't connect. And so I have to accept that and just realize that that's how it is. But there are some people, some wonderful people that go beyond the whole neighborly thing. There is a neighbor of mine that lives across the street. Let's see, to the left of me. Yeah, across the street if I'm facing this way. And her name is Isa. She has a daughter, Anais. Now, I gotta tell you, from the beginning, from when I moved in here into this neighborhood, they have been absolutely wonderful. I've always felt a love and respect from them, and just this sort of welcoming energy. And as time has gone on, we've gotten closer. I mean, from the beginning, they were that way, and then as time has gone on, it's just actually gotten better. It's gotten way, so much better. And they actually look out for me. Issa tells me that she's my bodyguard. And honey, actually, there are times that I actually think I need a bodyguard because I have had people show up here that I don't even know, knocking on my door, guys coming that I don't even know, and I'm like, who are these people? And so I sometimes I do think I need a bodyguard for real. And these people, I guess they know me. They're finding me. I don't know if they're in the neighborhood or coming from other neighborhoods, but they sure the hell are finding me, honey. So there was one particular night, and this is how I know that those two are really looking out for me. It was about 3 in the morning, and I actually was awake. I think I'd fallen asleep early, and then I woke up and I had the TV on, watching a movie or something, and I hear my phone go off. It's a text. Well, it's Anais, Issa's daughter, and she is telling me that there is a car that she just saw. She was looking out the window, I think, and she saw a car pull up in my yard. Um, Now, 3 in the morning, and she said actually that it was just sitting, it had been sitting there for a while. She described the car, and she just told me to be careful. So come to find out, it happened to be someone I knew. How dare they show up at 3 in the morning, honey, without calling me? But the whole scenario told me that wow, these two are really looking out for me. They got my back, and it feels good to know that. It really does. So I just have to give a wonderful, loving shout out and big thank you to Issa and Anais, my bodyguards, honey. I love you too.